Welcome to the Bible Quiz. In this video, let's explore the fascinating life of King Herod, an important figure in biblical history. Herod, also known as Herod Antipas, plays an important role in many stories in the Bible. From his suspicious, cruel, and brutal personality to the complex relationships and events surrounding John the Baptist and his encounter with Jesus Christ, Herod's life unfolds with both political intrigue and intrigue management and ethical dilemmas. Join us on a fascinating journey through 23 interactive multiple-choice questions crafted to enrich your Bible study, injecting an enjoyable element into the learning process. Through this exploration, we aim to gain deeper insights into the historical and spiritual aspects of Herod's story. Let's get started. Question 1. What kind of relationship did Herod and Herodias have before they got married? A. She was his sister. B. She was his daughter. C. She was his wife's sister. D. She was his brother's wife. You get 10 seconds. That's D. She was his brother's wife. Luke chapter 3, verse 19. But when John rebuked Herod the Tetrarch because of his marriage to Herodias, his brother's wife, and all the other evil things he had done, Herodias was initially married to Herod's brother Philip, making her his sister-in-law, not sister, daughter, or wife's sister. Question 2. What did Herod do when he heard John advising him not to marry Herodias? A. He ignored John. B. He imprisoned John. C. He rewarded John. D. He sought forgiveness from John. You get 10 seconds. That's B. He imprisoned John. Luke chapter 3, verse 20. Herod added this to them all. He locked John up in prison. Herod imprisons John for condemning his marriage to Herodias. John's bold rebuke led to his arrest, highlighting the consequences of confronting powerful figures on matters of morality. Question 3. Why was Herod afraid to kill John? A. Fear of divine punishment. B. Fear of John's disciples. C. Fear of the people. D. Fear of political repercussions. You get 10 seconds. That's C. Fear of the people. Matthew chapter 14, verse 5. Herod wanted to kill John, but he was afraid of the people because they considered John a prophet. Herod hesitates to kill John because of the people's reverence for him as a prophet. Fearful of public outcry, Herod's decision reflects the political sensitivity surrounding John's influence and popularity. Question 4. What did Herodias' daughter do on Herod's birthday? A. She sang a song. B. She gave a speech. C. She danced for the guests. D. She played a musical instrument. You get 10 seconds. That's C. She danced for the guests. Matthew chapter 14, verse 6. On Herod's birthday, the daughter of Herodias danced for the guests. Herodias' daughter performed a dance that pleased Herod, leading to a significant promise from him. Question 5. After daughter of Herodias danced for the guests, what did Herod do? A. He invited her to the seat of honor. B. He rewarded her with gold. C. He gave her half the kingdom. D. He promised to do whatever she asked. You get 10 seconds. That's D. He promised to do whatever she asked. Matthew chapter 14, verses 6 to 7. On Herod's birthday, the daughter of Herodias danced for the guests and pleased Herod so much that he promised with an oath to give her whatever she asked. After Herodias' daughter danced for the guests, Herod agreed to grant whatever Herodias' daughter asked. This impulsive commitment set the stage for the tragic request, showcasing the consequences of rash commitments. Dear friends, don't forget to hit subscribe to stay connected and never miss our next quizzes. Question 6. What did daughter of Herodias ask Herod to do for her? A. She asks for a diamond ring. B. She asked for a banquet in her honor. C. She asked Herod to dance with her. D. She requested John the Baptist's head on a platter. You get 10 seconds. That's D. She requested John the Baptist's head on a platter. Matthew chapter 14, verse 8. Prompted by her mother, she said, "Give me here on a platter the head of John the Baptist." Influenced by her mother Herodias, Herodias' daughter shockingly requests John the Baptist's beheading, fulfilling the ill-fated promise made by Herod. Question 7. What was Herod's reaction to the request for John the Baptist's head? A. He laughed. B. He was pleased. C. He was distressed. D. He was indifferent. You get 10 seconds. That's C. He was distressed. Matthew chapter 14, verses 8 to 9. Prompted by her mother, she said, "Give me here on a platter the head of John the Baptist." The king was distressed. Herod's reaction to John the Baptist's request for his head was one of anguish. He did not expect Herodias' daughter to make such a tragic request. Question 8. What stopped Herod from refusing his daughter's request? A. Fear of divine retribution. B. Love for Herodias. C. Oaths and dinner guests. D. Concern for John the Baptist. You get 10 seconds. That's C. Oaths and dinner guests. Matthew chapter 14, verse 9. The king was distressed, but because of his oaths and his dinner guests, he ordered that her request be granted. Herod's commitment to his oaths and the presence of dinner guests outweighed his personal distress, leading him to reluctantly grant the gruesome request for John the Baptist's beheading. Social obligations and personal commitments influenced his decision, revealing the complexity of his character. Question 9. What was Herod's initial reaction upon hearing about the birth of a new king? A. Disturbed. B. Curiosity. C. Indifference. D. Joyful celebration. You get 10 seconds. That's A. Disturbed. Matthew chapter 2, verse 3. When King Herod heard this, he was disturbed, and all Jerusalem with him. The news of a new king troubled Herod, revealing his insecurity about potential challenges to his rule. The disturbance underscores the political tension surrounding the birth of Jesus and Herod's anxious response to perceived threats to his authority. Question 10. Whom did Herod consult to gather information about the prophesied birthplace of the new king? A. Prophets. B. Wise men from the east. C. Shepherds. D. Chief priests and teachers of the law. You get 10 seconds. That's D. Chief priests and teachers of the law. Matthew chapter 2, verse 4. When he had called together all the people's chief priests and teachers of the law, he asked them where the Messiah was to be born. Herod sought counsel from the chief priests and teachers of the law to learn about the prophesied birthplace of the Messiah. This indicates his attempt to gather precise information and reveals the religious context surrounding the anticipated arrival of the new king. Question 11. How did Herod's advisors come to know information about the place where the Messiah was born? A. By deciphering secret codes. B. Following a celestial revelation. C. Based on the prophecy recorded. D. Through a royal proclamation. You get 10 seconds. That's C. Based on the prophecy recorded. Matthew chapter 2, verses 5 to 6. For this is what the prophet has written. Herod's advisors, the chief priests and teachers of the law, derived their knowledge from the recorded prophecy in scriptures. Their understanding of the prophetic text enabled them to pinpoint Bethlehem as the anticipated birthplace of the Messiah. Question 12. What information did Herod seek from the Magi as recorded in Matthew chapter 2, verse 7? A. The identity of the child. B. The location of Bethlehem. C. The Magi's own intentions. D. The exact time the star had appeared. You get 10 seconds. That's D. The exact time the star had appeared. Matthew chapter 2, verse 7. Herod called the Magi secretly and found out from them the exact time the star had appeared. Herod sought information from the Magi about the precise timing of the star's appearance, aiming to understand the potential age of the child born as the prophesied king, reflecting Herod's cunning attempt to ascertain more information about the newborn king. Question 13. What did Herod instruct the Magi to do in Bethlehem? A. Kill the child. B. Bring gifts for the child. C. Worship the child. D. Search carefully for the child. You get 10 seconds. That's D. Search carefully for the child. Matthew chapter 2, verse 8. He sent them to Bethlehem and said, "Go and search carefully for the child." Herod deceivingly instructed the Magi to search for the child in Bethlehem and report to him, concealing his true intention to eliminate any potential threat to his reign. Herod's manipulation revealed his cunning and fear of the prophesied newborn king. Question 14. How did the Magi convey information about the child to Herod? A. Not informing Herod. B. Send a letter to Herod. C. Meet Herod in person. D. Misdirect someone to inform Herod. You get 10 seconds. That's A. Not informing Herod. Matthew chapter 2, verse 12. And having been warned in a dream not to go back to Herod, they returned to their country by another route. The Magi, guided by a dream, refrained from informing Herod about the child, avoiding complicity in his malevolent plans. Their discreet departure underscored the divine intervention steering them away from Herod's deceptive grasp. Question 15. What was Herod's reaction when he found out he had been outsmarted by the Magi? A. He was happy. B. He was furious. C. He was relieved. D. He was indifferent. You get 10 seconds. That's B. He was furious. Matthew chapter 2, verse 16. When Herod realized that he had been outwitted by the Magi, he was furious. Herod's fury erupted when he discovered the Magi's avoidance. His extreme reaction demonstrated the extent of his ruthlessness and fear of losing power to the prophesied newborn king. Question 16. What was the age of the boys Herod ordered to kill? A. Under 1 year old. B. 2 to 5 years old. C. 3 to 6 years old. D. 2 years old and under. You get 10 seconds. That's D. 2 years old and under. Matthew chapter 2, verse 16. When Herod realized that he had been outwitted by the Magi, he was furious, and he gave orders to kill all the boys in Bethlehem and its vicinity who were 2 years old and under. Herod's order targeted boys aged 2 and under, demonstrating his extreme paranoia and cruelty. This tragic event highlighted the brutal lengths he went to secure his power, emphasizing the darkness that accompanied his rule. Question 17. Who did Herod talk about the rumors regarding Jesus to? A. His family. B. The Pharisees. C. His attendants. D. The common people. You get 10 seconds. That's C. His attendants. Matthew chapter 14, verses 1 to 2. At that time, Herod the Tetrarch heard the reports about Jesus, and he said to his attendants, Herod confides in his attendants about the rumors surrounding Jesus. The discussion underscores the internal turmoil and anxiety Herod experienced in the face of unfolding events. Question 18. Who did Herod think Jesus was? A. A prophet. B. John the Baptist. C. The Messiah. D. Elijah. You get 10 seconds. That's B. John the Baptist. Matthew chapter 14, verse 2. And he said to his attendants, "This is John the Baptist. He has risen from the dead." Herod thought Jesus might be John the Baptist, whom he had previously beheaded. Herod speculated that Jesus might be John resurrected. His attempt to see Jesus reflects a mix of fear, curiosity, and the haunting consequences of his past actions. Question 19. What did Herod attribute to Jesus because he believed Jesus was John the Baptist risen from the dead? A. Ordinary powers. B. Illusionary powers. C. Dark powers. D. Miraculous powers. You get 10 seconds. That's D. Miraculous powers. Matthew chapter 14, verse 2. This is John the Baptist. He has risen from the dead. That is why miraculous powers are at work in him. Herod might have attributed miraculous powers to Jesus, thinking him to be John the Baptist resurrected. This reflects the turmoil in Herod's conscience and his superstitious beliefs. Question 20. Where was Herod when Pilate sent Jesus to him? A. Galilee. B. Nazareth. C. Jerusalem. D. Bethlehem. You get 10 seconds. That's C. Jerusalem. Luke chapter 23, verse 7. When he learned that Jesus was under Herod's jurisdiction, he sent him to Herod, who was also in Jerusalem at that time. Herod was in Jerusalem when Pilate sent Jesus to him. This interaction took place during the events leading to Jesus' crucifixion, as part of the legal proceedings involving both Pilate and Herod in the same city. Question 21. What was the main emotion Herod felt when he saw Jesus? A. Fear. B. Greatly pleased. C. Anxiety. D. Amazement. You get 10 seconds. That's B. Greatly pleased. Luke chapter 23, verse 8. When Herod saw Jesus, he was greatly pleased. Herod was greatly pleased and intrigued to see Jesus, expressing a sense of amazement. This sentiment reflects Herod's curiosity and expectations for Jesus. Question 22. Why was Herod pleased when he saw Jesus? A. Because Jesus demonstrated his power. B. Because Herod had long desired to meet Jesus. C. Because Herod thought Jesus could help him solve a problem. D. Because Jesus promised to give gifts to Herod. You get 10 seconds. That's C. Because Herod had long desired to meet Jesus. Matthew chapter 23, verse 8. When Herod saw Jesus, he was greatly pleased, because for a long time he had been wanting to see him. Herod was pleased because he had long been curious about Jesus, hoping to see him. His joy stems from his anticipation of seeing Jesus, reflecting his fascination with the rumored rumors concerning Jesus. Question 23. What was Herod's expectation when it came to Jesus? A. He expected Jesus to perform a sign. B. He expected Jesus to avoid him. C. He expected Jesus to criticize him. D. He expected Jesus to reveal a secret. You get 10 seconds. That's A. He expected Jesus to perform a sign. Luke chapter 23, verse 8. From what he had heard about him, he hoped to see him perform a sign of some sort. Herod's expectation was for Jesus to perform a sign. His fascination with Jesus stemmed from a desire to witness the rumored miracles, reflecting a curiosity and eagerness to see the supernatural abilities associated with Jesus. Oh wow, what a remarkable odyssey it has been. We've just navigated through the intriguing chapters of Herod's life with our engaging questions. Now, I'm eager to hear about your own expedition. Share your accomplishments and the profound lessons you've gleaned from Herod's complex journey in the comments below. Your reflections contribute to our shared understanding and inspire fellow seekers to embark on their insightful reflections. If this exploration resonated with you, don't keep it to yourself. Spread the knowledge by sharing this video with your friends and family. Together, we can spark a ripple effect of appreciation for the complexities and lessons within Herod's story. Thank you for being part of this enlightening adventure. Let's keep the conversation alive, continue sharing, and perpetually learning. Until our next exploration, stay curious and stay connected.